very soon. Oh, let me not let the cat out of the bag first. Oh, I can't wait. Okay. He will join us now and you hear his voice, but that will be after this break. Stay there.
For here, put on for in neck.
You fit enter gbege. Stop the lynching. Stop jungle justice.
Under the criminal law for Lagos State, person wey start jungle justice, those wey support am, and those wey just don't look, all of them fit rot.
President's Lord.
Through top-notch programming, unbiased reportage of news, sports, business, entertainment, and cultural documentaries. Voice of the People 90.3 FM became a symbol for 21st century media. And now, a new baby is born. Voice of the People Television, VOP TV, youthful, full of vigor and pressure for excellence in the continent's media space, exposing the wrongs, applauding the rights, dissecting the news without fear or favor, through factual and accurate stories and contents.
Corruption kills three things and makes a society.
Representing the interests of the people and giving them a voice. Voice of the People TV is here to stay towards building a fair society. VOP TV, Voice of the People Television, truly a voice for the people. It's about that time for this conversation.
We want to know what the public has to say.
Your voice.
Fuel subsidies removed.
My voice. Our voices must be heard.
Problem here, as far as I'm concerned, it's not helping the society because the way things are going now, everything has gone up.
For current news and daily updates, trends and vibes, vital information and more, tune in daily to the best radio station. VOP, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM, Lagos. Now, you have a voice. Speak up.
Your number one super station, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. My name is Jude Ikami Jude, and I want to say welcome on board. All right. Yes, we've got like an hour to have this beautiful discussion, and I hope you join in and let's have a robust one all together. Okay, like I told you, I have Peter Anosike, in the studio this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, Peter Anosike is well, for now, I want to start rehearsing. Dr. Peter Anosike, yes, is in the studio, so that next time I will not I will not say Peter, because when a man is growing, you need to understand that the movement and follow up. If he's a chief, you hear chief. If he's a double chief, you hear double chief, high chief, and all of that. Okay, so everyone, feel free to join the conversation. Like I said, via YouTube and of course via WhatsApp. YouTube VOP 90.3 FM. Again, VOP 90.3 FM, and then you're just right there. Okay, beautiful. Let's get talking, everyone. Let's talk. Big questions, is begging for possible answers this morning, as regards the state of our nation now, as regards what might or will happen in 2027 or before 2027. But as we count down to 2027 election, something really amazing. Oh, did I say amazing? Second reading. A bill seeking to make voting during elections in the country mandatory. Some will say it is nonsense. Some will call it rubbish. Some will call it that these guys are not serious. Some will even say they are trying to, get votes for themselves, forcing people to get out of their houses. That is not all. The proposed legislation, which was passed for second reading yesterday at yesterday's plenary, prescribes 6 months imprisonment or fine of 100,000 naira for anyone who has attained 18 years and fails to vote during elections in Nigeria. Peter Nosike, how would you look at that? This whole thing, this situation here, that citizens has been.
The issue is vote for who? Who are we voting for?
Those contesting for positions.
Those corrupt criminals that I'll leave my house. They have to come and carry me from my house. These people are just jokers. Understand me? That is the right word for them, jokers. Instead of passing laws that will impact on the life of the people positively, they are just there wasting time. Voting anywhere in the world is optional. Even in America, where we copied this democracy, voting is optional. In 2024, most of Joe Biden's voters stayed at home because Joe Biden never wanted Kamala Harris to win.
Okay.
So most of his supporters did not go out to vote. So there's nowhere in the world that voting is compulsory. So these guys, that's in law, it's just called going fishing. That's what it is called. Going to bring what is not there. So for me,
you're ready to arrest all of them. Is that what it is? You're ready to arrest all of them. Is that what it is?
So they don't even stand for national anthem.
Oh, really?
They don't go and ask any Jehovah Witness. They don't stand up for national anthem. It is against their doctrine. Politics is not in their own denomination, which means you go and arrest them. So for me, it is if I don't see some fresh palm wine, I will stay in my house and be drinking palm wine. I will stay in my house because there will be no movement ordinarily. Understand me? So if I can get a fresh palm wine, I will stay in my house. I will not go out to vote for any criminal.
But Peter Nosike, look at it, proposing 6 months imprisonment for defaulters.
I said they are jokers. They are jokers. It is not going to work. There's nowhere in the world that voting is compulsory, even in Russia. So for me, if they don't see quantity enough that to pass into law, they should just stay there and be gossiping as they are doing. Understand me? For me, those people are of no use to us because their responsibility is to be checking the executive. That is their responsibility. Understand me? Are they doing it? Or the answer is no. What they are just there is rubber stamping any bill that come from the presidency. So they are of no use to us. As I said, if I don't see any credible person to vote for, I will not let them come and carry me from my bed.
But don't you think it should be constitutionally amended, before we start saying this? It should be in the constitution. People should know that voting is now compulsory in Nigeria.
There's nowhere in the world voting is compulsory. That's what, even in the United States, there's nowhere in the world that voting is compulsory. So it can never work in this country. Understand me? You cannot force somebody who, even though we are already in a dictatorship, but it will not get to this.
Are those in government envisaging that the people might not come out on that day to vote for them?
Going by what happened in 2023, there's going to be voter apathy in 2027 unless there's a strong coalition.
Okay.
If there's no strong coalition, I will not even go out to vote. Understand me? If they are serious, they will know that there's no way this thing can be enforced. Understand me? That's number one. Number two, civic right is not compulsory. Civic right is not compulsory. Just like telling me that if I don't go to church, I'll go for 1 year imprisonment. Going to church or not going is part of my right. I can exercise it or I can choose not to exercise it. So they are just wasting their time there. So for me, it is not going to work.
Let's look at the main issue of the day, Peter Anosike. A chieftain of the PDP, and chairman, PDP advocate for peace and justice, Tom Fredfish, has called on the party, the PDP, to zone its presidential candidate to the South, and specifically to the minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, to see what he will do with it. That was what he said. He said that PDP should give presidential ticket to Wike to avoid the mistakes of 2023. How do we look at this statement? Owing to what happened before the election, before 2023 election.
Well, if you read that statement from the beginning to the end, understand, you will get what he's doing. And if you know the story of King Midas, King Midas was begging God for wealth. I need money. Understand me? Then gold was what they were using for money. So he continued begging God for money. So one night, God decided to grant him that request.
Okay.
Understand? You need a gold, have it.
Take it.
So in the morning, he went and thought to carry his cup, that to go and drink water. The cup turned to gold. He went to put water in the cup. That water turned to gold. So whatever he touches turned to gold. So at the end of the day, he cannot make use of any other thing. Understand me? So that's how that word Midas touch came into being. That whatever you touches turns to gold. So at the end of the day, he began to beg God, I don't need any more. Reverse all these things. Because he cannot even drink water again. He cannot eat. If he want that to eat food turns to, understand
gold.
Me? Gold. So the issue is this. Wike is addicted to power. Wike is addicted to power. So what Fredfish is saying, let us give him that power. Let us see what he will do with it. Understand me? And the guy knows that Wike politically is finished. Wike can never get anything again outside Rivers State. Understand me? Wike, even if he's to run for the presidency, cannot get vote outside Rivers State. Because we Southeasterners can never vote for him.
Really?
We know how he murdered Igbo people. Understand me? We know what he did to Igbos. So Northerners cannot vote for him. So where is his vote going to come from? Where will his vote come from?
Don't forget what money cannot do, more money can do it in this nation.
I say Wike politically is finished. Let him go and break a World Bank carry all that money, Wike can never get any vote from the southeast unless bastards. Understand me? So the North can never vote for Wike. So where will his vote come from? But because he is so desperate for power, that's why Fresh Fish is saying, let us give him this thing and see what he will do with it. Understand? So it is a mockery on him.
Okay, aside mockery, do you think this is even possible?
What?
Let's look at it. Can Wike be given that ticket of a PDP to run, as its candidate? Is it possible? If he's given the ticket, can he really do anything with it?
He cannot. That's why I was talking about the issue of Midas. At the end of the day, Midas begged God, reverse all these things that you have given to me. Let me remain as I was before. Understand? So Wike is desperate for power. Wike is addicted to power, and when you give him that power, he cannot even exercise it. He cannot exercise it. So it is a mockery on him. When somebody is saying zone the presidential ticket to one man, it is a mockery. Understand me? He's not talking good of Wike.
No, look at it. He said the PDP should not waste its time, setting up committees for reconciliation without considering the zoning of its president to the south. And Wike is the only robust and credible candidate in the southern part of Nigeria that can win elections, especially against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Besides that, without Wike, the PDP cannot stand.
Read the last statement.
The one I just read now.
The last
paragraph.
Yes.
It said, giving Wike that presidential ticket is the right thing to do for Nigerians to know who Wike, who is now bootlicking President Tinubu, really is.
Yes.
Nigerians will see if he would resign as the FCT minister and face his presidential ambition, or if he would reject the ticket and continue to serve President Tinubu while destroying the party that brought him to limelight.
You say so. It is a mockery on him. Understand? Who is currently bootlicking the president. So it is a mockery on him. He's not praising Wike. He's not saying that the ticket should be given to Wike. Why he said that Saraki should stop trying to reconcile is that Wike will never agree. Understand me? He will never agree to any peace talk because he is bent on destroying PDP. Understand me? Because he is bent, he has sworn to destroy PDP and at the same time destroy himself and his children. Understand me? That's what he's doing. Because in future, people will not always remember this.
In all important gatherings of the PDP, recently, Wike is always there. He's always present. And so people ask, why are you carrying this man along? Who is inviting this man to this thing?
Nobody is carrying him along. Nobody is carrying him along. Understand me? He is crashing into all these meetings. And as FCT minister, he has a mobile policeman everywhere he is going. You cannot chase him out. He is constituting nuisance everywhere he is. Understand me? He is not being invited. Even where he knows that he is not wanted, he will go there. In Bayelsa, he knows that they don't want him. In Bayelsa, he knows that they don't want him, but he still go there. Understand? So that's why I supported the psychiatric hospital that Fobra built in Wike's local government because he needs it.
Who needs it?
Wike needs it. He needs to have his head examined. Understand me? He needs to have his head examined because what WHO said that out of every 5 Nigerians, one is mad. Which means we have over 50 million mad people in Nigeria. But the only thing, they did not mention names. But from people's behavior, you can be knowing who is and who is, understand me? From people's behavior, you can be knowing who is and so I believe in that statistics.
Oh, really? You believe in the statistics by what?
WHO.
World Health Organization.
Sure. Understand me?
Out of 5.
Out of every 5 Nigerians, one is mad. So in a country of 220 million, we have more than 50 million people.
Mad people.
But they don't mention names. So we should be knowing them from their behaviors.
Wait.
The way they talk, the way they dance in public, and so on and so forth.
It's comically relieving, but then let's delve.
No, but it's serious now.
Let's delve deep into this. How would you justify that?
No.
50 million Nigerians are mad. What kind of madness?
Not what Peter Nosiki. I said WHO said so. World Health Organization said so. Understand me?
Okay. Let's get back on track. Sometimes people have recently, even this morning, some person said Wike is out to make sure Atiku doesn't grab that ticket again, because the way it is now, Atiku is ready to fly the ticket of the PDP ticket again. But then there are some forces stopping him. Number one, people will tell you is Nyesom Wike. Do you believe that?
I said Wike is out to destroy PDP. Understand me? That is his mission in PDP. The same way Abure is out to destroy LP. Understand me? So these people have been programmed into all these parties to be causing confusion so that it will be easy for Tinubu in 2027. Understand? So, or you are from Edo. Understand? I have said that in this program it's a Benin word. Ask anybody from Benin. Understand?
Okay. Somebody will call. When we open up the studio line soon, someone will call. But now, there's a vital question I also want to ask. We know Peter Obi is cooking up something somewhere.
I don't know.
We know.
You say you know, but me, I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, we know.
Okay.
But the question is, people said, Nigerians said, he's on his way back to PDP. In fact, you recall some months ago, El-Rufai's son came out and was praising Peter Obi alongside El-Rufai, his father. They were all singing praises of Peter Obi. So attention, was diverted to the SDP. That probably Peter Obi is going to the SDP, or maybe he's going to going back to PDP, or remain with Labour Party. And they will tell you, if this man remains with Labour Party, then with Aburi there and Arabambi and Lamidi Apapa, there is no way out. Is he NNPP is going to go to? Now, we're now talking about the gale of defection now, and who is going to rescue Nigeria? People said, no, it's not the turn of the North. Atiku shouldn't even talk about vying for presidency right now. So who, in your opinion, is going to come to the rescue of Nigerians? That's one. On the other hand, we will talk about the shadow government also. People tell you Patutomi it's not a person like Patutomi that will be talking about these things. He's too whatever. Let him stay outside. He talks too much and all of that. Where do we go? Who is going to fly that particular flag that Nigerians are ready to queue behind?
Well, for me, P2B is an adult. P2B is an adult, and the P2B has not said that he's going to run in 2027.
He has not said it.
He had not said it. So, but he said that if you see a coalition that is for the interest of the masses, that he will be part of that coalition. This is what P2B said.
Okay.
The coalition of APC in 2013-14 is just to restore power, not for the interest of the masses. APC coalition is just to restore power and share money. which is what they have been doing since 2015 till date. So, but Peter Obi is a different person. So he said that if he sees a coalition that is for the interest of the masses, he will be part of it. So that it is not the turn of the North as we speak who says so. Understand? The Constitution did not say so. And for me, even if it's somebody from Niger, Chad, or Burkina Faso that can become our president and the suffering will stop, I will support that person.
Okay.
So if it's somebody from Sokoto that will bring a good governance, I'll support that person. If it's somebody from KB, Castina, that will make the life of Nigerians better, I'll support that person. I will not want that he's my brother, he's my sister, why I am suffering. Understand me? So whoever is saying that this is not on the ticket of any party, it's now left for Nigerians to say we'll vote for you or will not vote for you. So everybody has the right to contest. You cannot say no, this person must not contest, this person must not contest. The Constitution gave everybody that right, provided you are of age and you are not a convict. So I cannot tell article you have contested 4 or 5 times, stop contesting. It's not within my power. He still have the Constitution backing him for 2027 or even 2031.
Let's major on Atiku right now. You know, just as you've been mentioning Atiku. Now, Atiku has announced plans for a broad political alliance. You know, this man has been talking about alliance, coalition.
And that is the only thing that can take Tinubu out of office. Understand me? Anything apart from that's an alliance. In 2023, we have about 28% turnout.
Okay.
We have about 28-29% turnout. If there's no strong coalition, by we will not have up to 20% turnout in 2027. We are going to have the biggest voter apathy. So that's why these people now want to bring this compulsory voting, because they know that most Nigerians will not go out to vote. It's going to be a waste of time with this thing that's INEC, because INEC is still what it is in 2023. Mind you, 2023, a lot of Nigerians came down from America, from Britain,
of course,
to vote.
I remember. In
2027, it will not happen again. It is only a strong coalition that will make what happened in 2023 to happen in 2027. If there is none, we will not even get up to 20% turnout, which is going to be very, very bad. Understand me? Which is going to be very, very bad. So I think he's talking about coalition, but you must not head the coalition. Understand me? If you have the interest of the people at heart, you can bring up a coalition, and then another person will become the presidential candidate. It must not be you. Understand me? If you are organizing people for you to be at the head, then it is selfish.
Okay, like I was saying, Atiku Abubakar has announced a plan for a broad political alliance that would bring together APCO, like what he said, APC, PDP, Labour Party, to challenge what he described as the incompetent and inefficient administration of President Bola Tinubu. APC will be there, PDP will be there, Labour Party will be there. But some persons are asking, do we have aggressive, what do we call it now? some members of the APC who are not in accordance with the party, aggrieved members, so to speak.
Well, for the party, for a coalition to win, the members of the ruling party must decamp to the coalition. I have studied the politics in all ramifications. Understand? For a coalition to win, members of the ruling party must decamp to that coalition, and that's what happened in 2015 when Atiku Abubakar, Bukola Saraki, Rotimi Amechi, who was a governor under PDP, Rabiu Kwankwaso, who was a governor under PDP in Kano State. All of them, they came to APC. That was the main reason why APC won in 2015. So Atiku was instrumental to the emergence of APC in 2015. Because
Atiku was instrumental.
Atiku, Rotimi Amechi, Kwankwaso, Saraki, all of them, they come from PDP to APC. That's them. Understand? I am, and of the time, I am sending mockery messages to them. I say, have you seen what you did to yourself? What have you gained by wearing a Tinubu's cap? You've only given yourself a bad name. Understand me? So most of them have not been rewarded. So if they see where they will get something, they will go over there. So in every party, there are people who are not happy. So those who are not happy in APC, which is a North, are going to cross over and join the
headway in 2027. He said it categorically. Governor Bodiwori of Delta State. He didn't leave the APC to kill the PDP, but PDP cannot make it in 2027
because of what Wike is doing. Understand me? Because of what Wike is doing. So he crossed over to APC because of what? Cowardice. Understand me?
Oh, really?
He crossed over to APC because of cowardice. He know that there's no free and fair election in this country. Ganduje is talking about capturing. APC did not win Edo State. Understand me? APC did not win Edo State. PDP won Edo free and square. So Obodo don't want to have Edo experience in Delta.
Oh, really? Is that it?
Understand me? Just like what is name? Soludo don't want to have Edo experience in Anambra. So it is not that the novel Tinubu or the novel APC.
So it's called fear.
It's fear. It's because of fear that Soludo said that that Abga has adopted Tinubu for 2027. It's out of fear. He doesn't want Edo experience in November in Anambra. Understand me? So all those first-time governors that want to come to APC is to get their mandate. Because if you remember what Pastor Otu of Akwa Ibom said,
okay,
he said, if I support Tinubu, Tinubu will support me. You see it? So they are not thinking about the interest of the common man. They are not because this guy has thrown a spoke into their will. So he didn't cross over because APC is doing well. APC is a very bad product. Nobody buys a bad product. It's just fear that is pushing them into APC.
Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Let me remind you that the House of Representatives have passed a bill for mandatory voting and have proposed 6 months imprisonment for defaulters. Either you pay 6 months or you pay 100,000 naira. That's one of the discussions this morning. And then again, a chieftain of the PDP has said, has called on the PDP to zone the presidency ticket to the South and specifically to the minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, to see what he can do with it. Yes, that's it. And again, the third discussion we had is centered on Atiku Abubakar that said that both APC and PDP and LP are coming together to form a coalition to block Tinubu's second term. 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. Okay? If you want to reach me via WhatsApp, especially from outside Nigeria, is welcome. But if you're calling here from Nigeria, make sure you move away from your radio set or turn down the volume so we can hear each other. Mind what you say on the national radio. I'm giving everybody 1 minute to have a say. Just call in, hit it, and that's it. Is that good? Let's get to the phone lines now. Hello. Good morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. All right. Yeah.
What I want to say is this. I don't know if I heard it clearly that they are passed in vote that anybody that didn't vote during the next elections will be sent to 6 months imprisonment. Is that what you just said?
Yes.
You see that our country, the legislation they start before the vote. And if I will use one Yoruba adage, they say one fear tesile palapalapa. One fear tesile palapalapa. You see, we're getting in a crazy setting. It is our civic right either to vote or not to vote. Is that not our right to vote or not to vote? You see, they just want to keep engaging us with one thing, so that we keep chasing that one and forgetting the nonsense they are doing. That's what I agree to this morning. I just want
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Senate wants to make vote compulsory for every eligible Nigerian, and it's a welcome development, and Senate should do something to make the process transparent and credible to convince people to come out and vote for the candidates of their choice, and there will be punishment for vote buying, thuggery, ballot box snatching, bribery before we can say before we can take the Senate serious.
Jude, that 6 months is not enough. They should make it a treason. Understand me? If you don't vote, you will face a firing squad.
Oh, really?
Yes. So that 6 months is not enough.
It said the National Assembly should compel INEC to make sure electoral votes are counted and the right winner, which is the wish of the people, is declared. If that is done, people will vote without compelling them to vote. Benjamin from Shogunle is the one who sent that message. Okay, hold on. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning.
Talk to us. We can hear you. Go ahead. Sorry about that. In 2003, I was beaten up at Agbajuaka School at Ajangbadi area by boys instructed by the Bale of that area in the presence of the team of policemen for supporting Labour Party. For this reason, I will never vote in 2027. Chris from Iba is the one who is saying that.
No, it shouldn't. That could be 2023.
Yeah, that in 2023. That's what he said.
Yes. So the issue is this: as the second to the last speaker, there's nowhere in the world that voting is compulsory. There's nowhere in the world, and they cannot work in this country. There's nowhere in the world, even in the United States, where we copied our democracy, voting is not compulsory. So for me, they are just wasting their time.
Papa is saying that there is no rocket science in good governance, but why are leadership or leaders acting tone deaf to the yearnings of Nigeria? That's what he's saying. Osi Morale, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's take this call. Hello, good morning to you. Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, this person is saying, good morning, VOP family. My name is Ibezim. Wike should go and sit down. He can't be president of Nigeria. APC government has destroyed Nigeria. Until INEC and judiciary system reform Nigeria can never move forward. Please, let them release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Let's talk to you. Hello, good morning to you. Good morning.
Thank you to the man in the studio, our beloved one. My name is Peter Monte from Shogolo.
Okay.
People is talking about a coalition having members from APC. Thank God for the speaker there. He has told us that people in APC are hungry, are suffering. People in PDP and in all other political parties are hungry, are suffering. Now let me import the statement of Jerry Rawlings of Ghana. He said, let us create a structure that will make it that even if it is the devil that comes to sit on the affairs of Ghana, he will do what the people want. Doing what the people want is where I underline. Let me tell you that whether people is from North or is from Cameroon or Bitobi is from Burkina Faso, is from anywhere. Let me say, even if it is the devil itself, that is a member of this coalition and it's ready to do what the people want. That we are looking for somebody who will team up with us and have been talking to rescue Nigeria because Nigeria is gone. We say this, you think we are joking. You think we are playing, you think we are just talking on the radio. Let's go outside, go to streets, go to nooks and crannies of Nigeria and hear from Nigerians, not only the politicians. That's why I always tell journalists, go and sample the opinion of Nigeria. Even the current PDP registered members are telling you that they are regretting having voted for Tinubu. So, we need all these people to come together. And let me say something about this law that they want to criminalize not voting. My brother, I have not said it on your station, or if I have said it, you will remind me that I have said it. Let me tell you my personal experience 2023 very quickly. I wonder, you can watch that day, come and chat it, because you want to marry, and you want to live strong, how do you hear that? I find myself, because I'm from a fight, when I say my complexion, they may think I am an Igbo man.
All right.
And they might lynch me, they might defend me. So, what is the law doing to people who did that? MC Okomo and his people. And the law, criminalize the action and then they will just, someone who will not allow that. Otherwise, that law is fake.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much. If PDP gives 2027 presidency ticket to Wike, he will organize a dance party and hand the ticket to Bola Ahmed Tinubu for free. That's why somebody is saying.
It's very possible. Because he cannot do anything with it. He cannot do anything with it. He cannot do anything with the ticket.
It's I mean why reps are not serious. They should pass a bill for mandatory uploading of polling units results, ban the president from appointing INEC chairman and rec, and ensure that anyone that they come from his or her party after election loses their seat, and not the mandatory voting where the votes of the people does not count in who wins election in our nation. That's what he's saying. Okay, let me read this one again. We should concentrate on the judiciary. Judiciary is the last bus stop. They are deciding factors. They are the deciding factor. The voting of over 200,000 people can be overturned by 5 members of the judiciary. That's what this person is saying. Let's focus on these people. We're not talking about these people. The Senate are looking for a way to kill all Nigerians. If Boko Haram killed Nigerian citizens, government will welcome them, buy them drinks, and give them enough of money and send them abroad and send them Okay, let's look at another one here. Ororo from Ayobo is saying these people just want to give us something to talk about. They know exactly what they are doing. What stops in it from making sure election results? Yet all we got were stories as usual. That's what he said. And then, good morning, man. Human rights is my property, so animals can. What's your name? What are they saying? Okay, from Chicago University. Okay. I think I understand what he's trying to say. And I said, good morning, good men. Human right is my property, so you cannot dash me my property.
That's a offender.
You cannot dash me my property. He's sending that from Chicago University. Thank you so much, though. Please mind what you say, okay? I'm reading some very, very heavy statements here. Please mind what you say. Let's look at some other comments again here. You laugh at what Mr. Anosike said of Wike and Abure. Indeed, it is laughable, almost uncomfortable, yeah? The way they appear and hit the nail on the head. Rufai will say, we speak the truth to power. Okay, it's okay. Thank you so much. Good day. Please, the bill for compulsory voting has not been passed. It has only passed second reading.
Second reading, yes.
Yeah, please, let us not misinform the public. Yes, now, that's what we say. Yes. Second reading. This way it has been passed. A maker from Abesson State. No. Please, get that right. Is it by force to vote? No. We have the worst assembly ever in Nigerian history. It is dead on arrival. Elder Dike and Owo from Mafoluku in Oshodi send that message. Have they worked on the stress of obtaining and lining up? A whole lot to be addressed in this nation. I don't understand. People will just queue up and want to, just make. Peter Nosege, let's have your final take before you go. 2 minutes.
Well, the issue is this: we need in this country democratic rebellion of the people. We shouldn't depend on governors or on politicians to form a coalition. Nigerians should, on their own, form coalition that we need a change.